Hello guys and gals, it is I, the Monster, and today, you've been asking me for a while now if I am an Amiibo guy, and I am in fact an Amiibo guy. Where to even begin? So today we're going to talk about Nintendo's Amiibos, NFC figures, basically Nintendo's take on a Skylanders or a Disney Infinity, if you will, minus an actual game, which I'm going to definitely talk about. But first and foremost, let's talk about the toys. How the hell did I get into this mess? I don't know. Nintendo was like, hey, you know, we're not doing so great the last few number of years, so we're going to develop these little toys with amazing detail. We're going to sell them for about $15 a pop, and we're going to steal your soul and your childlike innocence in the process. And sure enough, my childlike innocence is at 0% now. It's over, baby. So, without further ado, let's talk more about this crap. So, when I first saw these, I was like, this is going to be like a cash-in, and I mean, it totally is. Let's make no mistake here, guys. Even like the most hardcore Nintendo fans know this is totally a cash-in. Because of the fact that they've always been very up and down with their merchandise. It's always been, and I know I get a lot of flack for this, it's always been a lot of Mario, it's always been a lot of Zelda. You know, it's very rare you'll see some Kirby stuff here and there, too. But other than that, that's always what it's been. You know, I'm never going to see a figure of Star Fox, right? I'm never going to see a figure of, you know, Ike from Fire Emblem and things like that. But here we are, you know, and something about Smash Brothers, and you guys know this, is I'm a big fanboy of Smash Brothers, and I've always wanted physical merchandise of the roster, or at least the characters that I like. So you're going to notice here I don't have a lot of the commons, or you know, Mario and stuff like that. For me personally, yeah, again, this is kind of like a holy crap moment, because I was like, oh shit, like now I have to buy these. For me, I personally buy characters that I enjoy, or more importantly, that I actually play. So again, you might see some characters here and you're like, well, why are some of them missing? That is what's going on here, that's the case. I don't want to get every single figure. I have buddies out there that are collecting every figure, making shelves, doing the box thing. I fought with myself for a while over keeping them in the box, and I decided, what is the effing point? They look beautiful. I want to display them proudly, I guess. I don't know. And yeah, now you use these, there's a chip under the thing, under the stand, and you scan them in and you train them, and they learn how you play and your opponents and all that, and eventually you get them to about level 50, and then you can customize them also, and basically they're stronger than level 9 computer player characters in the games of Smash Brothers. So basically they're super powered AI. However, personally for me, and I know this is a weird one, I actually just like the way they look. I think they look nice. I know people criticize me for that, but I don't really give a shit. Personally, I think they look really nice. They're fun to display, and again, it's characters that I like and I grew up with and I love. So for me, it's like again, a holy crap moment, and I'm repeating myself a little bit here. But what's really amazing is this freakishly good level of detail. Here, I'll give you an example. Of course, my main King D. Like, if I don't know if I could focus in, I'm gonna turn around here, but he's got like gloss on his coat, and you know, he's got the little like etchings on his hammer, and it's freakishly accurate. Hold on, I'm gonna show you this one. You know, like, look at Mega Man. Like, holy crap, this is like the Mega Man of your dreams. You know, I'm a huge Mega Man fan, if you couldn't figure that out yet. And, like, there's a glossy paint on him, and he just looks... Like, this is really the best he's ever looked, quite frankly. You know, and then, like, holy crap, I've got, like, my boy Little Mac here, and he's got, like almost, like, etching on his shirt and his pants. Just really cool stuff, man. One more, because I have to get the Falcon on the screen. But you get the idea. You know, I know there's like a stick up his leg. You know, some of these, I mean, I'm not going to lie. What they did was they took the poses of the characters in the games. So some of the sticks are awkwardly placed. Like, for instance, I have Sonic the Hedgehog here, which I love. And because he's running, they had to put him on like a standy piece thing. It's really, really weird. But, yeah, but some of them came out really freakishly good. Like, for instance, I've got the Best Buy exclusive Meta Knight. I know some of you out there are like, why'd you open it NRFB? Dude, if you notice by now, I'm a massive Kirby guy. Like, I had to open them no matter what. So, you know, stuff like that. Bowser's probably one of the best detailed figures too, but I just wanted to get that out of the way. Now we gotta talk about the problems here with the whole thing. These things are a pain in the fucking ass to get. If you do not pre-order them, you're like never going to see 90% of them, because what they did was they decided that they were going to make particular ones common. So for instance, if you haven't figured it out yet, it's Mario and Company, Kirby, like, and you know, Donkey Kong, Zelda. It's like what you expect. And everything else is a pain in the ass. Like Fox I was talking about before, he's becoming uncommon. Actually, I would say Samus is kind of common, but I'm sure she'll get to uncommon. Things like that. And it's a bitch and a half. The other problem is there's no set street dates because of, you know, there was like a whole thing with like a riot or something for shippers in China, I think, and all these other things, and then they're not doing a lot of them. Basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to nickel and dime you. I hate to say this, but it's kind of like Capcom shit, okay? They're making very little of it, and they're like, oh, you know, we know you're gonna huff it in, you're gonna eat this shit up, and you're going to buy it. And that's basically what's going on here. I'm not happy about it. Don't make no mistake, with all these Amiibos on the table, I'm not happy about it. I pretty much have given up looking for any of them. There's been some that are so difficult to find for me that, and I've been to multitudes of stores for these guys, make no mistake about it, that I've had to get buddies help me out, or I had to go on camp websites and stuff. And I only do it because I really love the characters. You know, if I didn't give a shit about the character, I wouldn't even bother. But, yeah, I don't know how any of you are going to get all these. There's like 49 characters or something in the game. You're going to have 49 either boxes or 49 figurines just sitting there. Like, I know I should talk. I've got like 15 or so here. But I mean, you know, I know where I'm going to stop at. I swear, I'm a junkie. No, I really, like, I have new space in my room. And I was like, holy crap, like, this is perfect. I think they're great. I'm blown away by some of the detail. Look at that. There's like an etching of Fire Emblem on his cape. But, you know, it's annoying and it's nuts that they would do this. They would put out a product, and then they have the balls to be like, Nintendo's like, oh, hey, we sold 3 million of these. It's like, dude, really? You sure you didn't ship 3 million? Because I haven't seen jack shit. Every store I go into, I swear to God, folks, I find like Mario, Peach, and like Donkey Kong, and maybe Kirby. It's like every store, and I'm just kind of sick and tired of it. So again, my advice to you is, if you get what you want, you gotta pre-order, and if you think you're gonna want 2 of them, damn it, just put 2 down and call it a day on a character. Now, since I was going back and forth on boxes, I noticed it's a little kooky. I actually used a box cutter and cut some of them off, just the ones I like in particular. Like, if you haven't figured it out, Mac, Falcon, Mega Man. I would have had a DDD one, but the DDD's, his face was ripped on the box from the get-go, so I couldn't cut him off. But, you know, I might save these. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but they are a bitch and a half. See, Nintendo, if Nintendo was smart about this, they would have made figurine boxes that were not only smaller, because they're freaking big, but something that people can collect, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether you wanted to rip them off or not. And there's no bottom piece, so you can't scan them in the box. I mean, I guess I understand why they did that, but, I mean, there's something kind of stupid about that to me, no? And now they're going to do a Mario Party line, so you know they're going to milk this. As we speak, I think I might have I got Toad on pre-order. He's the only one I really want. I don't play Mario Party. But, honestly, like, I don't really want to keep seeing a trend of this. And the reason why I don't want to see a trend of this is because I don't want to end up with like 100 figurines on my damn desk. The problem is that there is no game for these. Yeah, you know, you can use these through Smash Brothers, Hyrule Warriors, Mario Kart, and they give you little perks and items and, in some cases, gear. But I want to see a legitimate game made for these. Why the hell is there not a game announced yet, or was announced with this, that had all the Nintendo guys running around together? Yes, just like Disney Infinity, just like Skylanders, and you play along and you fulfill your Nintendo dreams or whatever. And the other thing is, if they really want to make money off this, and this is a mean idea, and I'm going to say it anyways, these should be like skins. Like, I'll give you an example. A character should be playable in a game, but like, there should be like a figure for the game, and then there should be like Brawl skins. Smash 4, Smash Wii U, whoa, Smash Wii U skins. I know it's a terrible idea, but it's also brilliant at the same time. Because you know that there's going to be an install base with these already. listen, this has become a pain in the ass. I hate this thing. I don't like how Nintendo handled this, and it's a shame because, I mean, honestly, it's really not a bad idea. It was smart of them to kind of cash in on this. But at the same time, it's like, you know, you could see how amateur they are at doing this crap. And, you know, they'll announce a wave 2 or 3 months in advance and get your dick wet, but, you know, there's no way to pre-order them on the day you announce it. There's no real set release dates, really. It's a very frustrating process. As a guy who was a big toy collector for many years, anytime something big came out that I wanted, guess what? I knew the fucking dates of them. No one dicked us around, and if they did, they would tell us there was a delay because they were working on the figures. This is just kind of a hush-hush thing. Classic fucking Nintendo where they don't say anything. Except for one thing. They're fucking toys. They're not video games. They're, you know, being sculpted and painted in, like, some factory in, I think, China or something, if I'm not mistaken. So I think it's bullshit that, you know, you can't tell your fans and people buying these things what's going on with them. Because, again, whole different market, and it's always been a market that I think Nintendo could have always been better at, which, again, toys. You know, there's companies out there that do toys and things right. Nintendo, it's always been kind of meh. You always had to rely on another company. Like, I think, it might have been Jazzware. Somebody made really nice Mario and, like, Donkey Kong figures. Like, I have them, and they're really good. And then I look at the new stuff now, and it's alright. It's not the greatest stuff in the world. So anyways, I just wanted to talk about the Amiibos. I said this video was going to be big, and, you know, look at all these bastards. You know, I got my boy Kirby, DDD, Luigi, Fox, Samus, Meta Knight, Mega Man, Sonic, Ike, Bowser, Donkey Kong, Lil Mac, Toon Link, Toon Dink. I'll put him in the front there, he's short. But yeah, that's it. These are the Amiibos. Personally, again, I like collecting them just because it's something finally. Holy crap, it's a physical version, but it's a double-edged sword, you know. The way they're handling this and the way they're going about this is complete and utter chaos, and it's unneeded bullshit. Literally unneeded. And, you know, the other thing, and I want to get this off my chest really fast, is there's figures that they canceled that they're, let's face it, they're probably going to reprint them. They announced they're going to reprint one of them. That is absurd that you would put out a product like this, and you don't want to see what's selling the most. Like, you know, what if, you know, this might blow everybody's mind, what if a franchise that wasn't selling good actually sold well in toy form? What does that say about the franchise? You know, Nintendo needs to look at things like this instead of printing out 1,000 Marios. Because, see, this is the thing. You're guaranteed success with the highest selling franchises. But what are the other ones? You know, what do they do? And it drives me nuts. And then the other thing is they're, like, talking about doing a card form of these, which is... oh, God. It's just bullshit, alright? It's bullshit. So anyways, guys and gals, these are the Amiibos. Again, I just want to wrap this up. I had to get all this off my chest. I think as we make this video, we're about 20 or so subs away from my, you know, hopefully our Q&A here. So if you want to get on that, you want to spread these videos, you want to share them, whatever you got to do, I would appreciate it humbly. Check out the Facebook stuff. I usually never say this kind of stuff in my videos, but maybe I have to now. I gotta evolve a little bit more, right? And I really appreciate you guys sticking around and hitting me up with the comments and the messages and all this good stuff. There's more to come. I told you that February, I know it's March now technically, was going to be a big month. I had to wait for things to come in. Hell, I'm still waiting for an Amiibo or two to come into my mailbox. So, with that being said, you know, leave me a comment, tell me what your favorite Amiibos are. Do you have any? What's your thoughts on them, your feelings? What's going on? How's your day? And that's it. Take care, guys. More to come soon, and I love you. Bye. Hold on, I'm going to zoom in on the Amiibos. We'll do the sexy shot. Ooh, Amiibos. Ooh, look at these fucking toys. Yeah, $15 a pop. Nintendo don't give a shit. Remember, kids, don't steal money from your parents' wallets unless you're buying Amiibos. Love you.